Hey guys, welcome to the first episode ever of Mr. HODL. I'm Mr. HODL, and I'm going to help you on your new cryptocurrency financial journeys, okay? I've got one mission, and that's to help every single person watching this video to eventually become millionaires. That's it. I want the average Joe to reach their financial dreams and be super successful in anything they do, but especially crypto. So who am I? Well, some of you guys might know me as Psych, the dating coach. I've been helping guys, meet their goals and get their dreams with women since like 2007. I am old. Shit. Well, here's a little sneak peek of what I was about back then.
I got the magic stick. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice. Hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, then come and I show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic stick. I'm a freak to the core. Get a dose once, you gon' want some more. My tongue touch your girl, your toes bound.
So, on that journey, I have taught countless guys how to get better with women, and a lot of them are kind of, nerdy, dorky, a little bit shy and whatnot, but here's a cool thing. I helped them get women, and now they return the favor and help me get financial success beyond my wildest dreams. I'm telling you, it's unreal what this market, this crypto world can do for the average Joe, can do for anybody watching this. Even if you have $100 in your account, you can make such good returns. Here's the thing. Even though I was out, I was social, I was networking, I met countless people, I literally made my whole life about networking and developing a large social circle. I didn't realize how to monetize that though. I never understood the value other than just having a good time. And because of that, I was dirt broke, all right? In 2016, I had, on my taxes, I had $5,000. I was living on my friends' couches. I was literally about to go back and live with my parents. So, shocker alert, but being a dating coach doesn't really pay the bills. It's fun, but I couldn't make ends meet. I was struggling hard. So, as I told my friends about it, I was shy, and I know a lot of guys watching this right now, you might be in a similar place. You might be like, look, Mr. HODL, I don't really have that much money. I'm either a college student or I blew it all or whatever. I mean, the economy's bad. There's tons of excuses out there, right? But if you're like me, you're kind of embarrassed by it, kind of shy about it. But I reached out to an old student of mine, Mr. Wang. Now, I reached out to Mr. Wang and told him about my predicament I was in, that I only had like a few grand in the bank account and I wasn't making ends meet. Mr. Wang took me under his wing, taught me some marketing stuff. That was cool, and because of him, I made my first ever big sum bonus, $30,000. Now, $30,000 was probably the most money I've ever seen all at once in my entire life, okay? Just that alone, I was like, I am rich, I'm good. 30 grand, this is amazing. I made that in like 3 months working under him. And he looked at me and he said, you know what? We can do a lot more with that 30 grand. And he told me about my first ever coin. If you've been in this for a while, you probably know about it. It's called Ethereum. If you're new, don't worry. There's thousands of coins. There's going to be all kinds of names. I'm going to be shooting them out at you. But my first coin ever was Ethereum, and I got this one coin. Started off at $64, and it blew up. I trusted this man as my mentor in this world. And Mr. Wang helped me turn my $30,000 in 1 year, not even a year, Jesus. I did this in February of last year, so like 11 months, we were able to turn that 30,000 into last I checked, 1.38 million. Now I know some of these other people doing these YouTube channels, you hear about their returns, they're gonna be like, I made $10 million, I made $5 million with crypto, and that's awesome, and that's great. I'm not talking about people though who put in a ton of money and they make a ton of money. I want to talk to the guy who, like me, doesn't really have that much to play with, okay? He's just a guy who's like, look, I want to make a couple bucks. I want to find a way to get out of the hole. And like I said, my mission for everyone here is I want to turn you into a millionaire if possible. Now, I will disclose something. I will tell you straight up, guys, I am still somewhat new to all this, okay? It's been less than a year. Results are not typical. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Every single thing I say here is my opinion, because at the end of the day, nobody really knows what's going to happen in this market. Nobody knows, except that crypto is one of these things that is super volatile, and in that volatility, these ups and downs, mad money is able to be made. Okay, we're seeing it grow each time, and we get a lot of questions. So what is crypto? What is this, what am I really talking about here? We're talking about decentralized currency, unless you're Ripple, which is like the devil, but we're talking about decentralized currency. So it's not owned by government, it's not owned by banks, it's owned by you, it's owned by me, it's owned by the people everywhere. And with these coins, the more people that come in and the more people that use them, the higher in value they get. Now, if you're brand new to this, I'm sorry for my guys who know all about this stuff. You can fast forward a little bit. It's all good. Won't hate you for it. But if you're new to this, you gotta go through the right steps. The first thing you want to do is get on exchange. The one I love the most is just for newbies is Gemini. Very clean, very simple. It just has Bitcoin, Ethereum. Great way just to get started. As you get more advanced, then we can move on to things like Bittrex and Binance. Awesome exchanges. Lots of great coins. Binance is even really cool because it helps you chart everything out. I love the technical analysis. I love to just chart everything and look at all the stuff and look at all the trends and get as nerdy as possible with it. However, to be extra safe, and for people who are going to be doing ICOs, I'll talk about them in a future video. It gets a little bit more advanced, but for the guys who are doing ICOs, you got to have this cool little thing, the Ledger Nano. This is a bank. This literally will store your coins.
Cool.
Let's get to why you guys are here. You want to know, how do I go from broke to over $1 million, past $1 million and whatnot? So here's the first thing you have to understand. There's 3 levels of success, or 3 key things I did. Someone who's not super techy, doesn't know a lot about, all the analysis stuff. Someone who is just an average guy, like most people watching this. There are 3 key lessons, 3 things that you want to get into if you want to take whatever initial investment you got into $1 million or beyond, okay? The first thing you need to do is understand technical analysis. You've got to understand just the very basics of charting, and there's some great websites that you can do that will literally do it for you and show you where things like resistance levels are, support lines, etc. My personal favorite, TradingView. TradingViews.com. It does pretty much all the work for you, and there's lots of great tutorials on this. I won't get into that, but check that out. So that's step 1. Step 2, social proof. And this is a concept I used in social life, but it actually works here in the crypto world as well. So what you want to do is join all the masterminds. Join every group you can. Facebook, Telegram is super popular in this space. Anywhere you can, go and join all the groups. Then you want to try to cross-reference and see what everyone's talking about. If you hear of a coin or you hear of something going on that is in one group, and group A, group B, group C, they're all kind of talking about it, you can kind of safely bet that this is going to be a coin that's going to blow up. There's a reason they're talking about it. That's number 2. Finally, number 3, stay on top of the current news. Know what's going to happen. I made 25 Ethereum because I knew the China ban a couple of months ago was going to happen before it actually happened. Okay? If you can get the news before mainstream media gets the news, just by talking to people, learning stuff, keeping up to date on the second this stuff comes out, you can stay ahead of the game. You'll know which coins to dump, you'll know which coins to invest in, you'll know all the cool things going on, and just be on top of your game. That's what it comes down to. Follow these 3 steps and you're gonna be good. So let's get into some current news. Let's get into some fun stuff. First of all, if you've been doing this for a few weeks now, you've seen every single thing dive right down. It's been horrible. It's wrecked people. I've heard stories about people losing their house because of what just happened recently. And we have one fun country to blame, and that is South Korea. South Korea was basically going to ban some of their exchanges or do really strict regulations. However, it all turned out to be FUD. It all turned out to be just Hearsay, not real, and we're good. We're in the clear. That's why we're enjoying a nice bounce back with the market right now. Now, this one is not confirmed, but there are rumors going around that when we saw Bitcoin shooting up by like $1,000 a day over in December, it was a bunch of Wall Street guys pumping Bitcoin specifically, but altcoins in general. What's going on now is potentially they might be withdrawing a lot of these coins because their bonuses are coming up. They have like a January 15th bonus that they give everybody. So they might be pulling out, but do not worry, even if that's the case, they'll come right back in. Everybody buys a dip. Everyone wants it when it's low. So that's, again, not for sure, not backed by anything, but that's kind of what the rumor mill is going on. The last thing I want to say is we did get the Cliff Highs Alta report, who, I mean, he's a weird dude, let's be honest, okay? He lives in a forest. But this guy, with his reports, have been accurate year after year to a pretty impressive degree. You got to give it up for the guy. So from this report that I was able to get my hands on, we're seeing that Bitcoin will probably go on a run in mid-February or around there. It could be mid-February, early February, we don't really know. However, we can expect a Bitcoin run. So if you guys are holding Bitcoin and you're like, what is going on? Why is this not moving? I'm scared. Should I panic sell? No. Just relax. Just chill. If you want to make some trades, go make some trades. Buy some cool new coins. There are great alts that are going on right now. But believe me, my Bitcoin believers, it will run. It's coming. It's a sleeping, bubbling giant right beneath the surface. And when Bitcoin goes, it goes. So just make sure you have a couple of coins in your bag. Okay? Now, here is the fun thing. This is why I really want to be doing these videos, because I want to challenge myself. There are a lot of guys out there who basically are going to be making all these predictions, helping you out, showing you all these crazy charts, and I'll do that too. I'll show you some of these charts and things that I'm working on. But I'm going to do something a little bit different and a little bit fun. I am going to basically put myself on the line and stand by any predictions I make to you guys. So, just to start things off, to show you how this game works, is I'm going to make predictions of every video or every other video, and how that's going to work is if I'm right with my predictions, I'm going to treat myself to some epic reward, and I'm going to bring you guys along. We're going to film it. We're going to have fun. Whatever. It could be maybe I go to the Playboy Mansion, maybe we go jet skiing, or whatever. Maybe we go on a cruise, we rage it up, trip to Vegas. I don't know. You guys can decide. You tell me what you want to see me do, and we will party together. If I'm wrong, though, we'll do some fun punishments. Maybe I have to do the Friar Tuck haircut. Maybe I got to get a nipple pierce. Maybe I got to roll down a steep hill. I don't know, but we're going to come up with some silly punishments or things I have to do if I steer you guys wrong, because I'm going to feel bad, okay? I don't want to steer you guys wrong. And again, though, take this advice at your own risk. Or you could just watch for entertainment value, for fun, or you can play along, whatever you guys want to do. I just want to have fun showing you guys this stuff and helping out all my newbies out there so that you guys, again, mission statement, make that million. So for this month, I like to play with crazy coins. Now, if you're watching the market, you probably know about coins such as Stellar, such as Neo. Neo is one of personal favorites. And again, I have Neo. Anytime I recommend coins or make predictions on coins, I will let you know if I'm currently holding them or if I'm not, okay? All these coins right now I am currently holding, so just full disclosure, everybody make predictions on obvious coins that we all know can go up. I want to give you kind of like the bottom tier stuff, the things that might be bubbling, because that's what makes this more fun and gives me a chance to be wrong. So first coin is going to be called QSP. Now, QSP is looking so good. It's actually down right now. It's on a dip, which I love. You got to buy the dips, all right? However, what makes it interesting is not once, not even twice, but 3 times it's gone to the support level and it's bounced back. This thing cannot sink below the support level, which from a technical side, we love it. The price crossing 30 EMA, the MACD shows an upwards trend, a lot of cool things I could say about it, all this technical stuff, jargon. I'm going to just remove that. Basically, in layman's terms, it's come down, hit the support line, and bounced back up plenty of times, and it shows upwards trends. I'm liking it. Again, full disclosure, I do have this coin, but it looks really good. I'm kind of excited by it. The second one is called TNB. TNB. Again, also shows strong support line, and it's bouncing from dips, so nothing but clear skies for this coin. So what's my projection? So right now it is January 13th as of today. My prediction is both of these coins will be up by 50% by February 1st. Again, just my opinion. Could be right, could be wrong, I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna look at these comments, take some suggestions, and have a reward or a punishment ready for you guys come February. So currently TMB is at 17.7 cents. QSB is at 56.8 cents. Again, prediction is going to be up 50% by February 1st. To the moon for both these coins. I'm hoping for it. Please, my words to crypto God. Give it to me. So 50% by February 1st. Again, just my opinion. What do I know? I am still somewhat of a newbie. I don't know everything. I'm not I'm not an oracle or whatever. I'm just like fun making these predictions. But what is back on these predictions? And that is my team. I want to end this with a shout out to everyone who's helped me get to where I am today. And if you're watching this, you need to build up a team also. Because what happened was I've coached a lot of guys with their dating lives. And in return, they've helped me with my financial one. And this team is built up by the extraordinary guys who are marketing wizards who invest millions and millions into these coins. I'm talking about guys who were in the same room as key founders of coins that shot up when they were being created. I'm talking about Neo, Ethereum, Monero, another one. Guys who are really hands-on projects, people who are starting their own coins, their own creations. I've got a Harvard data analyst who looking over these charts, doing the technical side for me, and basically just breaking it down in like dumb language just for me so I can understand it and then bring it to you guys, okay? Everything I'm going to be talking about on this video, on upcoming videos from here on out, is not just me. And I know they're behind the scenes. They don't exactly, want to be in front of the camera. They're a little bit shy by it. That's okay. Okay, they've taught me everything. I love it. I absorb the knowledge. I want to take it all in. But whenever I'm talking to you guys or making these predictions or helping you out with the current news, it's not just me. It really is a collective team effort. You might not see them, although hopefully in upcoming videos, maybe I'll get to interview some of them. I'll bring them to you. We can talk to them and they can give you some of their 2 cents. But just realize all of this is going to be brought to you by lots of people behind the camera. So I really do want to thank them. You know who you are, okay? So that's going to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys next time. So signing off.